All right, welcome back, everyone. It's me, Mr. 4K Upscaler. I wasn't sure what type of live stream to do today, so I figured let's just do something simple, easy, hang out for a couple of hours, maybe 3 hours, and any topic, it's welcomed. It doesn't have to be PlayStation, it could be Xbox, it could be anything you wanted it to be. So I figured let's go ahead, let's do that. There is a bunch of stuff to talk about regarding, the PlayStation 5 and the shipment of consoles and scalpers, and there's a lot of stuff happening, as a matter of fact, in the world. And this year, I got to tell you, this year probably will break the record as one of the most bizarre, interesting years, and of course tragic years as well, looking at what has happened in 12 months since January. And it all kind of started with the tragedy of Kobe Bryant in January, and then ever since that tragedy, like, the whole thing just took a deep dive. All right, let's I'm gonna control the aircraft, as a matter of fact. We're gonna make this more interesting. We're gonna check the weather. We're gonna do some low clouds here in a minute. We'll get some snow in there as well. Put some snow. Why not? It's chilly outside. Altitude. Ground level. Let me see. Can do that. Can do the coverage like that. Can change it up to like that. And the altitude, well, we're gonna bring it down. We're gonna bring it down a little bit. That. And then we're gonna adjust some there we go. That'll do it. That's fine. Maybe we can adjust some lightning here as well. Let me see. I guess we can put some lightning here and there. That's fine. All right. Well, that's good. It's good enough for me. Good enough for you. Good enough for everybody. So how you guys doing? How is everyone's doing on this Tuesday? Hold on. Speaking of Flight Simulator, for those of you who are into virtual reality headsets, December 23rd is when they're officially gonna implement virtual reality, meaning that you'll be able to use your virtual reality headsets and experience Flight Simulator 2020 with VR. And I think this is where this game will be the icing on the cake, especially if you have the whole flight sim setup with the yoke and instruments, and then you put on that VR headset. I mean, you're gonna feel as if you're really inside the airplane, and it's gonna be so cool. But you're gonna need a very beefy computer, and I think this is where the 3000 series graphics cards will come in handy. 3080, obviously, 6900 XT will come in handy for you to really appreciate the VR, to render the graphics, to render the entire thing. You're gonna need some beefy PC, and 3000 series. Good luck if you can find one, right? Due to the scalpers, it's gonna be almost impossible to get one. But if you do have 3000 series, I would highly recommend, virtual reality. And thank you guys all for making a decision for me to go with a PC version of Cyberpunk. I will obviously test Cyberpunk on PS4 Pro and Xbox One X, obviously, and Stadia down the road in January, mid-January, around there somewhere. Obviously, I'm going to test those versions as well. But I want to start next week with just PC version. And majority of you want me to do it with a PC. I don't know how many of you are going to really show up on that live stream, because some of you most likely wouldn't want me. Probably you don't want to see any spoilers, so you probably will want to experience the game for yourself. What's up, Devin? How are you, man? The thing is, I don't have any plan. I wish that I was a man with a plan. I just go with whatever I feel like it, man. I just roll the dice and see where it lands, and I'll let the chips fall where they may. I mean, it's good to have a plan for certain things, but sometimes I don't rely on plans. But thank you. Oh yes, PC is and will always deliver the best experience. There's no question about that. I mean, the PC is the best way to go, obviously. We got a lot of clouds formation over here. I hope we're gonna be okay. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Feels very spooky. Let's go on this side over here. Hold on. I wanna jump up over here a little bit. This will look so much better in VR. July, not July. December 23rd. Why did I say July? It's December 23rd. Just in time for Christmas. You will be able to fly. But let's mix it up here a little bit. You'll be able to fly in VR. What I'm trying to say, you will be able to fly in VR. And participation, we'll put it like that. Lightning, temperature, we'll bring the temperature down a little bit. Okay, like that. Pressure is going to be like that. And we definitely want to go at like 12 o'clock, like right here. That'll be fine, like that. Now, obviously, I'm not using the ultra settings graphics here because my PC can only handle so much. But if you use a very powerful GPU, and you select everything at ultra settings, obviously this game, it's just insane. It'll be interesting to see. I honestly, I was really hoping. I was hoping for Microsoft, for the Xbox One Series X. I was really hoping that they would be able to at least release Flight Simulator on the X Series X for the holidays. And I'm really disappointed, on top of the fact that even Halo was not released this holiday. It's really a shame that there was really nothing on the Xbox Series X for you to truly test to see what this console can do. And I thought, what better game to truly test what Xbox Series X can do than Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. And it's really a damn shame that they couldn't even bring that up. And this is why I criticize Phil Spencer. I mean, you had plenty of time to work with the Asobo team and to tell them to work on the X Series X version, have two separate teams, get things going, get it ready for the launch, so that way at least people who purchase the Xbox Series X, at least they have something to showcase. Hey, look what I can do. Look at this game, Flight Simulator. Look what I can do, etc., etc. But unfortunately, sadly, Phil Spencer wasn't even able to deliver on that either, and it's just a bit of a shame. I don't know, man. These monoliths, I have my theory. I think it could be some group, could be a secret society group, could be Illuminati, could be, you name it. I mean, there's so many powerful secret societies out there. They can do this in a heartbeat. They control everything. If they control everything, if they have all that kind of power, then they can play games with us. They can screw around with us easy. That's one theory. They might have something to do with this for whatever reason. Or scratch that theory, go to theory number 2. Maybe aliens are using our own material to create something and then use that object and place that object and then see what our reaction is, see what we think. Maybe they're going to put it on all different types of locations around the world, and then someone will have to figure out and look at the map, why it was put over here, why it was put over there, connect the dots, and then see what the message is. Maybe they want us to dissect and figure out the message. Maybe they want, who knows? It could be so many things. I mean, we can go down a rabbit hole all day long with all the bunch of different theories. Anything's possible. Some people say, but it doesn't look extraterrestrial. Well, maybe they don't want for us to have something extraterrestrial because radiation would be too high. We would get sick or something would happen to us if we touch something that's extraterrestrial. So they're not going to use their material. They're going to use our own material from this planet to create something and code something, just like they do with the crop circles on the field. Now, these are just theories floating around. I mean, I could be wrong. It could be some group, some organization that has money and they're just doing this. That could be possible too. There's all kinds of possibilities, but who knows? Who knows? Anything's possible, But it is a strange year. We have. Did you see those gators? Those 13-foot gators, man. Dude, the jaw of that gator, it's 6'2", 6'3". It's as tall as I am, dude. And the width of it, it's like a damn it's like a truck. It's like a freaking Ford F-350 truck. That's how wide it is. Man, you talk about dinosaurs. I mean, Jesus. Everything's weird. Everything's bigger, stranger. Like that fish that has a human head with human eyes, human mouth. I mean, there's so much weird stuff going on. People reporting all sorts of weird things in the forest. More sightings of the Sasquatches now. They're appearing. And there's just a lot of stuff happening, man. A lot of interesting things happening. And I don't know what it all means, man. I have no idea. Who knows? Who knows what we're in for 2021? But I guess that's what makes it interesting, right? Is that you don't know. It's that it's unpredictable, and then what happens, happens, right? Maybe that's the best way to look at it. I know. 1 month left. I know, Devin. I think they focus too much on a PC. And the fact... Here's what I want to say. If you're going to release a next generation console, and you know exactly what year you are going to release that console, why is it difficult to at least have one game, one exclusive game? Because this game, it's exclusive to Microsoft, right? You got to have a Microsoft account. You got to have a Game Pass, Ultimate Windows. No, actually, it is. No, it's not. It's PC and Xbox. I'm sorry. It's PC and Xbox. I apologize. I misspoke. I apologize. It's PC and Xbox. But on a console, you have to have a Xbox Series X to play this game, meaning you cannot play this game on the PlayStation. So they couldn't even bring this game as a exclusive. So it's kind of strange to see that they couldn't bring anything to the table. At least one game. A Forza Motorsport 8 would have been great. Having that at least. I don't know, man. I just find it so strange that Phil Spencer thinks it's okay not to have any exclusive games or something to showcase the power of that console. People say, what about the PlayStation? PlayStation 5, it's not showcasing the power of that console. To a certain degree, that's true, but they do have a Spider-Man. They do have Miles Morales. They do have Demon's Souls, and Demon's Souls looks great. They do have that technical demo, the Astro. So they do have something, But on X Series X, there's absolutely nothing for you to showcase, like what this console can do. And I thought that this game, Flight Simulator, would have been perfect example to showcase what you can do with all that 12 teraflops, with all that extra power. And it's just a shame that they choose not to do that. And I thought this game right here would have been perfect. Well, what do you guys think? All right, let me let's mix it up here a little bit with the clouds. Let's Let's go to 3,000 feet. Let's remove the coverage a little bit like this. Let's do that. Okay. You think Bigfoot is real? A lot of people believe that it exists, and if you look at statistics of how many people have reported the sighting of this humanoid, 7'5", close to 8 foot, depending if it's a male or female. Usually males are like 8 foot, 8 foot 2, 8 foot 3. This giant, grizzly, hairy humanoid that looks like an ape, but it's not an ape. And I don't know. I guess I'm guessing it's not an ape. It looks very intelligent. People say it's very intelligent. People who have encounters, they can tell that this thing, that this creature, that this humanoid, it's very intelligent, smart, and it's aware of us. It's aware of our existence. It's aware of our instruments like guns, vehicles, airplanes, stuff like that, and they are pretty much aware of who we are. It's almost like a Planet of the Apes, like the whole scenario where like they know we exist, but they don't like us. I don't think they like us because they probably know how violent we are and what we do to each other, that we kill each other for the power, for the greed. But who knows if they do the same? We don't know. But there's too many sightings. There's too many sightings out there to just simply say, these are just some crazy people trying to make money. Now, granted, there's always going to be groups of people out there who are trying to profit money from this subject. There's always those individuals. But you can't just look at those individuals and say that every person who says that they saw something, that they're crazy or they're trying to get 15 minutes of fame, make some money. Individuals, well, the people who live in Western Virginia, Tennessee, Western North Carolinas, Appalachian Mountains, Smoky Mountains, Rocky Mountains, British Columbia, Rocky Mountains, Canada, Pacific Northwest, Rocky Mountains, etc., etc., etc. Individuals who live up there, these are very religious country folk people who just trying to, live their life, work on their farm, just live their daily lives. And they don't really focus too much on creating some bogus attention or some bogus information. These are individuals who are like at their age, like 80 years old, 70 years old, state troopers, park rangers, law enforcement, you name it. Hunters, trappers, you name it. Mechanics who are just, trying to go from point A to point B to their shop. These are just the regular people, everyday regular people. They're not trying to get rich. They're not trying to get famous. They don't want to go to Hollywood. Okay, they most likely don't like Hollywood because they're very religious. I've been up in the country. I've been up in Western Virginia. I have been up in Asheville, Northwestern Carolinas, Tennessee, Nashville. I've been up in upstate New York, Adirondack area. I've been to Utica, upstate New York. I've been to Pacific Northwest. I've been to Olympia, Washington. I've been to Oregon. I've been to these places, okay? And I'm going to tell you right now, to say that everybody is lying, not to mention British Columbia province and Alberta province in Pacific Northwest Canada. to say that all of these people are lying and they're making shit up and they're talking out of their ass, you can't just brush that off, man. That's way too many people. That's way too many people that have sightings. It's hard to brush that off. If it was just one group, let's say there was a group of, which they do exist. If it was just a group of Sasquatch, expertise groups, and they were just all saying that same thing, then you can brush it off because they're, those individuals who are trying to profit money from this situation. But when you look at these reports, these are hard-working people, very religious people. Okay, they don't have time to be making stuff up. They have seen something, and they know how grizzly bear looks. They've seen grizzly bear billions of times. They've seen the brown bear stand up on 2 feet. They know how the bear looks. They know the different types of bears. They know the difference between a Kodiak bear and brown bear and grizzly bear and black bear. All right, so for people to say that they're all full of shit, that they're talking out of their ass, it's really a disservice to this whole phenomenon. I think this phenomenon should be taken seriously. They have to be somewhere. They have to hide somewhere in the caves, underground. There has to be more to these creatures. They're very elusive, and they're very hard to find because they know that forest. Every inch of that forest, they know it better than you and I or park ranger or anyone in a science group will know it. They know it better than anybody. They know every quarter of an inch of that forest. So they can pretty much hide anywhere they want to hide. But where are they hiding? Where do they live? Where's their hideouts? Are they always moving around? We have to take this, if we truly want to find out whether or not these Sasquatches exists, we have to take it seriously. But no one's taking it seriously. Okay? The Fish and Wildlife, it's not taking this issue seriously. They never take it seriously. They just dismiss it. Every time you would go to the Fish and Wildlife, they would just laugh at you and say, you crazy. Majority of police officers and state troopers are afraid to come forward and say something because they don't want to lose their job. They need their job, they need money, so they're afraid of ridicule, and this is why it's so difficult to take this seriously, to move forward, and to truly find out. Okay, do these species exist? Are they humanoid? If they are humanoid, then they can be protected under the human rights. Then they can be protected, meaning you cannot hunt them. If you hunt them, it's almost like killing a human being, and they can be protected. And I think we can all coexist. We can give them their land. This can work, but the problem is no one's taking this seriously. The government's not taking this seriously, just like they're not taking the aliens and extraterrestrials seriously. So that's why we're always stuck in this circle, in this limbo, because of the ridicule. And it's pretty sad, man. It's 2021, and we're still talking about this, and there's hundreds of thousands of reports, not just in North America, but around the world, Russia, Europe, other places. Siberia, even in China, Latin America. There's many different types of these species. Some of them, they're acclimatized for the winter, and some of them, they're acclimatized for tropics. And there's so many reports, man. But no one's taking it seriously. You get ridiculed immediately. And this is why it's never going to be moving forward. And this is why it's never going to move forward, because the government doesn't want it. For whatever reasons, they don't want it to be exposed. For whatever reasons. I don't know. If they're exposed, is this going to contradict our history? Is this going to contradict this whole Bible and Quran and everything we have learned in the past from religious groups? Is this going to compromise all of that? Are they afraid that this will be compromised once we find out that our history, it's not what we were being told, that we were being lied to, that our history has been one big lie? Maybe that's what it is. Maybe the same reason they don't want to expose the aliens, because they're afraid that people are going to find out that we have been lied to, that our history, it's so much different than what we have been told by these religious group leaders, these prophets. I call them failed prophets. They brought nothing but bloodshed with their religions. Nothing but bloodsheds. And it's still bloodsheds. Look at the Middle East. It's still bloodsheds. So maybe that's the reason why. Maybe that's the reason why they don't want this to move forward. And that could very well be. What's up, Steroids? What's up, Benny? Well, it's hard to prove something when you don't have access of information. When you don't have the access of information, it's really hard to prove that. It is, but honestly, I don't think anything will change. In my honest opinion, I think we're always going to circle the drain. That's because people are afraid to come forward, because you don't want to lose your job. You don't want to lose your... people want to live, man. They want to live. They want to enjoy life. They don't want to lose their livelihood, and especially if you have family, and it's too much to lose, and I understand that. You got so much to lose, and the last thing you want to do is give up all of that. So I totally sympathize with individuals who are afraid to come forward to talk about this stuff. Hey, what's up, Derek? How you doing? All right, let me go a little bit higher altitude. Go to vertical speed. Go a little bit higher. That'll do it. Oh, you got the Luna. I never got invited for Luna, man. I don't know what's going on, man. How come I never got invited to Luna, man? That's so surprising to me, man. What's up, Amazon? What's up with that? What's going on, man? Am I being outcast? Is that what's going on? I'm being outcast. So that's what's up. That's what's going on. I see. Well, I mean, no, I never got the Luna. I never got Luna, man. Like, what the hell? I mean, I was among the very first. No offense, man. I was among the very first to sign up to be notified for Luna, and nothing happened. I just don't get that. Like, what's up with that? Accept early access. I already did. Oh my God. Oh my God, I'm such an idiot. I was already accepted with the Ubisoft Uh, oh my God, I was already accepted. Oh my God, guys, I guess we can try Luna right now. Dude, I never got an email. Something's wrong with the Amazon, guys. I never got an email. It's been sitting here, God knows for how long. And I never got an email from Amazon. So I didn't bother to go to the Amazon Luna to see if I have it available. But now I have the beta Ubisoft Plus subscription, meaning I can play all of the Ubisoft games. So you guys want me to fire it up? You guys want me to try it out? Hold on. You guys want me to try it out? How did I... What the hell? I'm sorry, guys. I'm just... I've been so busy lately. Look, man, because I do this by myself. When you do this by yourself, you just don't have time to check everything. But anyway, looks like I have it. So maybe we should try it out. What do you guys want? You guys want me to try it out? Alright, Stadia. Alright, guys. I'm going to jump on Luna right now. Let me first sign up. Let me take care of that. Let me take care of the business. One of these days, I'm going to show you my new studio and the equipment that I have here, man. It's pretty cool. One of these days, I'm going to show it to you. So, I also created an extra space for PlayStation 5 and X Series X in the future. So, I'm going to be doing a bunch of stuff in the future. And I also have a separate room just for the televisions to do the picture settings and stuff like that. So, I've been busy behind the scenes working, organizing, stuff like that. It's just I didn't tell you, but now you guys know. So anyway, let's go ahead. Let me sign up. It'll take me about a few minutes. I'm going to sign up right now. I'll take care of this. And just give me a sec. Log in and sign up. All right, let's do that. I already have the email. I'm all good. I'm all good. Alright, so I gotta check my email. Just bear with me, guys. Okay. Okay, so my account, it's linked. I would show you this, but I don't want you to see my password and username. But basically what you do is if you already have a PlayStation Plus, Jesus Christ. If you already have Ubisoft Plus subscription, then all you have to do is use that Ubisoft Plus subscription and link it to your Luna Amazon. And then you'll be able to access their entire library of games that are available on Ubisoft Plus. Alright, so maybe one day I'll do a video on this. Okay, welcome to Luna. Let's see. Windows. Alright. Actually, I can show you this right now. Actually, let me exit. Let's go to main menu. Sorry, guys. I'm doing this kind of on the short notice. I apologize that I'm doing this on a short notice, but I'll show you exactly. We're going to jump into this right now. All right. So let me exit this. Let me quit. Yes, sir. Quit. Just bear with me, guys. Just bear with me. Let's go to the where's Luna? Let me see. Luna, Amazon. Oh my God, Luna, Amazon. Wait. Yes! This is so cool. They already know it's me. Cool. Alright, so basically, all you have to do first is make sure that you go to Amazon.com Luna. Amazon.com Luna. And then from there, they're going to ask you to choose what type of subscription would you like to have. Remember, you don't have to put any credit card information because your credit card, it's already stored inside the Amazon. So it's going to automatically charge you whatever, $14 a month. I chose to go with the Ubisoft Plus $14 trial. You can go with just basic $5, whatever, $6 trial, but I chose to go with a $14 trial with Ubisoft Plus because I already have Ubisoft Plus. Okay, and now here it's letting you know. So there it is. There's Luna. We can go ahead. We can start playing right now. Okay, well, there it is. Let me see what you guys are saying. I'm gonna download it for the Windows. There is a software you can download for the Windows, so I'm gonna go ahead and download it. See if it's gonna download. I know I'm doing this half-assed, so I'm sorry. Wait a minute, there's an error. I know I should have done this before, but I had no idea. I really had no idea that Amazon Luna was available, so that's why I'm doing this kind of half-assed. Let's go, let's do this. Installing Luna. Luna. Here we go. Alright, so unfortunately, I'm gonna have to hide this so you guys cannot see it. I'll have to put some kind of an image. Hold on. No, not maximum settings. Nope. This will do it. Fine. I'll use this to hide my credentials. There we go, like this. So I'm gonna use that to hide it, so you guys can see. You know, if Brandon hasn't told me, I wouldn't have any idea. that this was already out. I was like, no one sent me an email. They never notified me. I'm like, what is going on? All right, so let's see. All right. All right. I gotta check my phone. I gotta put the verification. Hold on. Okay. All right, let's put this code in. Let's do this. There we go. We're good to rock and roll. We're good to rock and roll. I think we're good to rock and roll. I don't know. We'll find out in a minute. All right, so let me take this off. All right, that's good. Okay. Sorry for this. You got to remember, I'm doing this like on a very short notice. I had no idea. So, thank you all for your patience. I apologize. Which one's better between a Netflix or HBO Max? It really depends on what you're looking for. If you enjoy 4K, Dolby Vision, Dolby Atmos, and HDR, if you enjoy original programming that the Netflix has, original movies that Netflix has, then Netflix is for you. But if you're somebody who likes the library of these amazing classic movies from the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and today, if you enjoy DC Comics, then I would say, on top of HBO originals, then I would say HBO Max. I've been watching HBO Max quite a lot because they have this huge library of movies that you're not going to find on Netflix or Amazon Prime. On Amazon Prime, they have some, but you still have to pay for it. HBO Max, they got a huge line of movies. They don't have 4K HDR, so that's kind of sucks. But they do have a huge lineup of movies, out there. Like classic movies. Just to name the few: 2001 Space Odyssey, Ben-Hur, Jesus Christ, what else they have? All of the Warner Brothers, Turner Classic movies, 20th Century Fox movies, etc., etc. They got the entire Aliens movies, so it depends. It really depends on what you're looking for. They have The Dark Knight. They have Batman Begins. They have Batman with Michael Keaton, Jack Nicholson. They have Batman Forever, Batman Returns, etc., etc. They got animated Batmans, Supermans. They got all of the Superman movies from Christopher Reeves, Gene Hackman, Richard Donner, Superman 1, Superman 2, Superman 3, Superman 4. So it depends on you. It really depends on what are you looking for. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. What can I try? Let me see if my controller works. Does my controller works? I don't know. Do I need a controller? Let me see. Xbox controller. I got the Xbox controller. Okay. All right. So what do you guys know? Actually, how about this? You guys tell me, what do you want? What do you want to see? Do you want to see Watch Dogs? You guys decide. What do you want? What do you want me to start first? You decide. I'll let you decide. You make a decision, and you decide. What do you guys want? Yes. Mamba says Watch Dogs Legion. Who else wants to Watch Dogs Legion? Far Cry 5. We can try Far Cry 5 later on. But let's go with the Watch Dogs Legion. Mamba says Watch Dogs Legion, you know. So we're going to go with the Watch Dogs Legion. And then we can try maybe Far Cry 5, or maybe Brendan wants to try something here. We'll see. But let's go with Watch Dogs Legion. Let's see. Let's see how it goes. Let's click play now and keep my fingers crossed. Play now. I'm gonna purchase this Luna controller, man. I'm gonna buy it right now, dude. I'm gonna get the Luna controller, man. I'm gonna actually purchase it right now. I'm gonna get that controller because I know I need it, man. Amazon Luna. Luna controller. I hope it's not sold out, damn it. Delivery Friday, December 4th. Oh, I definitely need it. Definitely gonna buy it, man. Definitely need the Luna controller. Built for Luna. Alright, let's see. This is the Watch Dogs on Luna. Our very first time trying out Luna controller. I mean Luna service. God. Ooh, built for RTX. Does anybody know, is this a Linux or is this a Windows based software built service? Does anybody know? Hold on. Let's see. Let's see. Campaign. Okay, so the controller is working. The controller is working. What about the settings? Obviously, let's see what I can do with the settings here. NVIDIA Tesla T4. They're using a Tesla. And, oh, look at this. Oh, you can go to 4K. You can use a V-Sync. Okay, well. Well. We're in 4K now. Okay. DirectX 12. Very high, medium. Let's go to ultra, medium, high. Let's apply. Hold on. Let's see what happens. We're switching to 4K. We're switching to 4K, fellas. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens here, man. Can I handle 4K? Can I handle the 4K? Can I? Alright. Well, I'll be damned. This sucker is gonna do a 4K. It seems like. I don't know. Stadia, I don't know if Stadia, I mean, Stadia got to watch out. Stadia should be worried right now. And GeForce Now, I don't know what's going to be the point of GeForce Now. Because Amazon can pay. Amazon has the money and they're willing to pay the licensing for the video games. Therefore, no one's going to pull out their games. But anyway, we'll see. This is still beta. You know, we're still in beta. It's still, you know, don't get too excited, guys. You know, we're still beta testing this thing. I don't know. It's struggling to keep the 4K, man. It's struggling. Luna, what's going on, Luna? It's 2021 almost. You struggling to keep up with the 4K? Come on. I mean, come on. Good Lord. Well, this is not good. Luna, if you're struggling to keep up with 4K, it's not a good news. This is a bad news. Definitely not a good news. Oh, he doesn't support 4K? Oh, okay. Well then. Well then. Bloody hell. Bloody hell. Oi! 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 Hold on. Nah, I think we're done, dude. Let's just keep it at 1080p. I think I'm pushing too much. Now the Luna has just took a dump. Luna cannot handle it. Luna's like, what have you done, Mr. 4K? What have you done? What do you mean, what have I done? I'm testing you. I'm beta testing you. It's what I'm doing. Don't you want to be beta tested? Jesus Christ. Oh my God. All right, we're going to do this the hard way. We got to do it the hard way. God damn it. Well, let's do it like this. We have no choice. Luna, 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 Baluna. Let's see. Where's the Luna software? Where's the Luna software? Here we go again. We'll just keep it at 1080p for now, man. All right, let's keep it at 1080p, but let's do everything ultra 1080p ultra. Let's do that. Let's do 1080p maxed out with everything. Let's just do that. Okay? All right, so let's go pick up where we left off. Let's do that. And let's play now. Let's go. Here we go. LBJ, of course. You know me, man. I have a 4K blood inside of me. Through my veins, the 4K resolution flaw. It flaws through my veins, the 4K resolution. I think it's still kind of sad. Guys, I think, can I speak honestly? I think it's disappointing. I'm very disappointed. In 2006, we had high definition, and that was a major breakthrough, having the high definition HD. And now, here we are, almost 2021. We're still having difficulties to implement the 4K as a standard. You still have cable companies not implementing the 4K. You still have broadcasts not even using 4K, not even using full 1080p. They're using 1080i interlace or 720p. 720p upscale to 1080p. I think it's sad. I really thought by 2020 that we're gonna be just like kicking ass in resolution. Like by now, I thought 8K would have been, becoming into some kind of feasible standard. But I think we're slow. I gotta say we're slow with resolution. I think we are. We need to catch up a little bit better, man. We need to move it a little bit better. Because 2006 was a long time ago. And I don't know. I'm just disappointed that we're just kind of moving slowly with the resolution, No, I agree, LBJ. I agree. I think it's ridiculous. Everything should be in 4K. Everything. Everything. Your CNN, your Fox News, your ESPN, your whatever. Everything should be in 4K. HDR. Like a standard. 4K HDR should be a standard. And you look at HBO Max. Like, come on, HBO Max. How hard is it for you to implement 4K HDR on your movies? I mean, you are big Warner Brothers. Warner Brothers. It's a juggernaut. Time Warner, Warner Brothers, HBO. These are juggernauts, man. They got money. And they're having a difficult time contacting the Dolby Laboratories to remaster all their movies in HDR and in 4K or Dolby Vision or Dolby Atmos. I guarantee you people want to watch Planet of the Apes in Dolby Vision, Dolby Atmos. They want to see Charlton Heston in Dolby Vision. They want to see Cornelius in Dolby Vision. They want to see these old movies in Dolby Vision, man. I don't know what's going on, man. I think I screwed it up, dude. Hey, Edward. Edward, how you doing? Pozdrav iz Hrvatske. Hello, hello, Hrvatska. Kako ste? Kako ste svi tamo? Dobro. Oh, it's stuck in the 4K? Alright. Well, that's a damn shame. That's a damn shame. Hold on. Wait a minute. We gotta do this again. Alright. Task manager. Oh my god. Luna, Luna, Luna. Okay. Maybe I can fix this. I think I might be able to do something here. Hold on. Let me see. Maybe I can manually remove the resolution. Maybe I can do that. Let's see. Hold on. Let's go to settings. Your account controllers, audio video quality, standard, best, it's coming soon, limited coming soon, standard, okay, automatic, library, okay, let's see, Watch Dogs Legion, let's see something. (1080p, 1080p, 1080p) included. Nah, they're not giving me any options here, so I don't know. Let's try something else. Let's try Valhalla. Let's try Valhalla. The hell with it. Let's try Valhalla. Let's go to Valhalla. Valhalla. Yeah, I think the reason it's stuck is because I'll probably have to sign out and sign in, because it memorizes the 4K preset, and the beta testing, it's not created for a 4K, meaning that they don't support the 4K resolution at the moment. So like you can't use the 4K. So if you switch to 4K, what happens is you automatically get stuck, and they're not able to process that. So what I probably will have to do is sign out, close the application, and clear the cache. You know, there's a cache of settings through the app, and you have to clear the cache. And once you clear the cache and you reboot, restart, then you can go ahead and go through default. I know how to fix this. It's not a big deal. It's just I don't want to deal with it right now, but I know how to do it. All right, let's see what happens. Who created the 4K? You did, steroids. You did. Believe it. Better believe it. All right, still loading up. Let's see. Well, okay, here we go. Woo! Can you live stream this? Let me see. Like, what other options do you have here? Like, can you, like, is there like a... Let me see. You know what I would like to see? I would like to see like a Amazon Luna user interface shows up when you are playing a game. I would love to see that feature. That would be kind of cool if they implement that feature, so you can see, what what resolution you're running on, and who your friends are. Are they online or not? But I'm surprised that they don't have that. Really? You know what I mean? Let me see. Graphics. Everything set to high. Shadows high. Everything set to high. High. Alright. Let's go back and let's continue. Let's go. You think they're gonna get a Cyberpunk? I don't know. Let's see. Let's look at the latency. Like, what's with the latency here? Oh, look at that, ray tracing. They have ray tracing. Okay. Stadia doesn't have ray tracing, so Stadia, come on, man. Come on, man. What do I think so far? Well, it's nice, but the bitrate is just it's not that good. The bitrate, honestly, it's too soft. It's like VHS. The bitrate's like a VHS, like a... It's very soft. But I don't want to be too harsh on them right now because it's in beta. It's still being tested, obviously. But the bitrate, it's something they need to work on. They need to use H.265. I mean, when you look at like shadow and maximum settings, and when you select the H.265 codec, man, you can crank it up to 80 megabits per second. You can go up to 50, 40, 60 megabits per second. And you can do that with the H.265 codec. So I don't know why they're not using H.265 codec. It looks nice, but the bitrate could be a little bit better. People ask me, how could you tell? Because I'm looking this at the 32-inch monitor. I'm looking at the bitrate, and it's just Alright, not bad. Oh, let's get on the boat. The boat? Is this my boat? Let's go. Hold on. Here we go. Alright, well, not bad. I tell you what, the latency is pretty good, though. The bitrate, it's something that's desirable. I would have definitely suggested that they use H.265 codec or H.264 codec. But the latency, it's pretty darn good. I'm very impressed with the latency. And you know what? To me, sometimes that's the most important thing when it comes to cloud gaming is the latency. You know, if I can get a good latency, then it's all good. You know, but as far as the bitrate, you know, H.265 codec, it's gonna help you big time here to clear out that picture quality so you can appreciate the graphics. Okay, hopefully Amazon, you are listening to me. Get your technicians to implement H.265 codec. Thank you, Steroids. I appreciate it. So look at this, man. Look at the latency. Hold on. Pretty darn good, man. And the input lag, it's decent. Actually, it's good. It's more than decent. It's good. Yeah, latency. I give it a A plus for latency. Even with Stadia, I don't get this kind of a good latency. The only problem I see here, it's the only problem that I see here is the bit rate. But you know what? They can fix the bit rate. Like I said, Amazon, if you're watching this, you know what you gotta do. Get that codec. Forget the H.264. H.264, it's an older version. Get yourself the latest and greatest H.265. And with the H.265, you won't even tell a difference. Whether you are playing it directly from your computer or if you're playing something from a cloud. I proved this with the maximum settings. A small company that Paul has, like Maximum Settings, it's able to utilize this with H.265 codec. So use the H.265, especially with the Windows. You're not even on a Linux. Linux is Stadia, you guys are Windows based, so that's even easier using the H.265 codec. So use the H.265 codec and enjoy it. But latency is good. This is a great news for you guys who are going to be playing this on a tablet, on your laptop, on your phone. Good news is the latency. And when it comes to cloud gaming, the latency is the key. You know, if you got that decent, good, reasonable latency, then everything else it's easy. So. All right, State of USA, thank you for being here, and thank you for letting me know, because I had no idea that this was even available until you just told me. So thank you so much, man. Here, I'll keep my controller here so you guys can see it. What is this? Oh, we got a raid here. Wait a minute. Wait. Hold on. I gotta go back to my ship. By the way, they have a ray tracing. Let me see if they have a ray tracing. Let me see if this Tesla card does have the ray tracing. Let's see. I just want to see if they have it, if it's available. Motion blur, depth of field, character textures high. Space reflection on, water high. I don't think they have a ray tracing. Do they? They do. They do actually. Hold on. There it is. Screen space reflection. But I don't know if that's the ray tracing. I don't think it is. I don't think they have it. I don't think this card is capable of ray tracing. I'm sorry. I apologize. The Tesla T4 can only do a space reflection, which is not the same thing. I just want to clarify so that people are not confused. This is not a RTX card. This is a NVIDIA Tesla T4 card, which is pretty good. But instead of real-time ray tracing that reflects the real light and shadow, they're not using that. They're using a screen space reflection, which is mimicking the reflection of what you are seeing outside. But it doesn't have, obviously, real-time ray tracing. Maybe in the future, they're going to upgrade their service with RTX cards, you know, RTX 2080 or maybe RTX 3000. Who knows? But at the moment, all they have, it's NVIDIA Tesla T4. Oh, the game itself doesn't support it? Oh, okay, well then. That clarifies. Let's go to the Watch Dogs. I really want to go to the Watch Dogs. Let's go to the main. Let's go quit to the desktop. Let's just quit. Let's go to the Watch Dogs. I'm really curious about the Watch Dogs. That's what I want to try. It was good, minor issues. I'll put it good. Let me see something here. Hold on. Let me go home. Watch Dogs Legions. And go to my library. Okay, where's Luna? Luna. Right there. Tesla, it's It's an old GPU. I think they're mainly using that GPU for like video editing, stuff like that, like video processing. It's actually it's a good GPU, and there's many variations of Tesla GPUs, but it's not the greatest GPU, you know. All right, let me sign out, guys, and let me go ahead and let me sign in. I just got to do something here really quick because I want to try the Watch Dogs, JD. I want to try the Watch Dogs. I want to see if the ray tracing is possible through Tesla T4 NVIDIA. If it's possible. So I just want to see. But first thing first, let me see if I can go back to it. Originally, I was going to go into Watch Dogs Legion, but then I selected the 4K resolution, and Amazon Luna doesn't support 4K at the moment. They will support 4K in the future, but at the moment, for the beta testers, they only allow 1080p. So let me just go ahead and cover this here. Where is it? Right here. Image. Right there. Let me cover this here, and let me sign in. We'll do that really quick. By the way, how you doing, JD, man? How's everything? So far I tested one game. I tested a Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Everything set to high settings. One thing that I liked was the latency. The latency was really good. It was as good as you playing a console. It really felt that there wasn't any delay between your controller and your thumbstick, and what you are seeing on the screen was seemingly happening all at once. And I showed it on a camera. So the latency, it's pretty good. And for a cloud service, latency is the most important thing. That's what I think their main focus is the latency. However, 1080p, lower resolution, and bitrate, it's not as sharp as you would expect it to be. The bitrate currently, it's very soft, so I don't know. I mean, it's playable, but you really can't appreciate the detail of the graphics when you got that low bitrate. So the bitrate is something that they should be working on through I recommended the video codec H.265. Even with the 15 megabits per second, you can achieve some very good bitrate. And therefore, with the low latency and the H.265 video codec, you could have that 1080p excellent bitrate with high textures and that low latency. And then you can enjoy that 60 FPS and have a great time. So I'm just giving a little feedback to Amazon. I know that this video, it's just flying Microsoft Flight Simulator. What happened is, JD, I had no idea that I had Amazon Luna available. Amazon never sent me an email. They never notified me to tell me that I am actually accepted. So I had no idea till my friend Brendan, Stadia USA, Brendan came in, and Brendan said, hey man, Amazon Luna, I'm going to play it today. And I'm like, why I never got it? Why I never got invited? So I went to the Amazon.com/Luna, and there it is. Go ahead and start testing. And I synced in my Ubisoft Plus with the Amazon Luna, and I was able to start playing right away. It does support the Xbox controller, but you can also buy a Luna controller. The reason they're saying you should buy a Luna controller, because Luna controller will be taking all of these features in the future, where you're going to be able to live stream, where you're going to be able to invite friends, talk to your friends. It's a very unique controller. So they have the Luna controller available right now. But before we do anything else, let's go ahead and let's sign in into my Luna, and then let's see if I can start Watch Dogs Legion again. See if it works. All right. This all happened like on a short notice. I had no idea. As I was flying, Flight Simulator, I had no idea. It was just, it all happened like on short notice. Okay, here we go. Hold on. I gotta use this code. I'm gonna opt out of this because I don't want this code to be asking me all the time. Okay. All right. There it is. Done. Taken care of. So it's me. I'm sure everybody knows who I am by now. Alright, so this is what happens when you go inside. These are the games that are currently linked from a Ubisoft Plus. Like, for example, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Watch Dogs Legions, Assassin's Creed Syndicate Gold Edition. Wow, Grid's available. Far Cry 5. So you got Ubisoft mixed with Amazon Luna games. You got Crew, Division 2. So this is what they have at the moment. You know, at the moment, that's what they have. So let's go ahead. Let's play some Watch Dogs Legion. Let's see if it's gonna work this time. Alright, here we go. Hit Open Luna controls in game. Press the center button. Okay. See, this is why you need the Luna controller. You can't do that with the Xbox controller. I'm going to have to get that Luna controller. Shift and tab. Let me see this. Oh, I got it. So Shift and tab on the keyboard, when you press Shift and tab on the keyboard, then you can see like user interface on a display, and you can see what you have. Now, if you have a Luna controller, then on the center button on the Luna controller, you'll be able to utilize these features much better. And I think you should get Luna controller because in the future, you'll be able to utilize all the features from that controller. Whether you want to live stream on a YouTube or whatever, check your friends list. So I'm definitely going to get that Luna controller for sure. For sure. But for right now, let's remember Shift and tab, guys. Shift and tab. That's what you press. Shift and tab. All together. First Shift and then tab. And then again Shift and tab. And you close it. Okay, so that's the good news. Maybe we'll be able to utilize. Let's put a VSync on to normal. Let's keep everything at default for right now. I just want to see DirectX 12. Let's see, reflections, medium. Motion blur, bloom, ambient occlusion, post processing. Oh! Hold on. Let's see what happens. I'm trying to turn on DirectX to see if ray tracing is gonna work. So I want to see if it's gonna happen. I turn on DirectX 12 to see if I can utilize the ray tracing. Hold on. Why do I have this GeForce thing here? Hold on. Let me remove that. Sorry about that. Neil Cuckman killed the Joel Miller. I know. What can we do, steroids? It is what it is. But he was worth it. Neil Druckmann killed him, so that way he can win the joystick awards. Yes, he killed him for the joystick awards, so he can collect the joystick award and many other awards. He was a sacrifice that was needed, a necessary sacrifice. All right, I'm trying. Basically, what I'm trying to do here, I'm trying to turn on the DirectX 12, and to see if I can turn the ray tracing on. I personally don't think Tesla can handle the ray tracing, but we'll see. Damn, Stadia. That was a. You're right. I agree with Derek. That was the fastest dinner ever. All right, let's see. I don't think they support DirectX 12 at the moment, because every time I try to go to DirectX 12, this happens. This thing happens. So I don't think they support direct. Let's just do it without DirectX 12. Let's just do a DirectX 11. This is still in beta, and that's what we're doing here. We're beta testing this. So what do I know so far? So far, I know that they're not supporting 4K at the moment. They're only supporting standard bitrate and 1080p. However, the latency was something that I have noticed. It's pretty good. The latency is good, but I want to see how the latency is with a better bit rate, with a high resolution, So for me, at the beginning right now, I'm looking at this as just like beta tester, basically. I'm just looking at it from a beta tester point of view. This is not like open, released to public, to everybody. They're just gradually doing it to see what people are saying. Guys like me, guys like Brendan, guys like Mamba, trying to gather the feedback, and through that feedback, they're trying to figure out how they can make it better. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna restart again. I'm gonna clear the cache. I'm going to sign in again, and at least we learned that you cannot use the 4K. You cannot use DirectX 12. You have to stay at DirectX 11, because the Tesla, for some reason, doesn't support DirectX 12. I don't know why. So it's just stuck at DirectX 11. All right, so just keep that in mind. You can move settings here and there, depending on the VRAM that's down below. But you shouldn't mess around DirectX. You shouldn't mess around with that. You should leave that alone. and just keep it at DirectX 11. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to exit again and reboot again. Okay. Hold on. But at least you're learning something here. Now you know what to do, what not to do. So you don't have to mess around with all the features. They don't have to. So let's go and do this again. Let's go ahead. And also Shift and Tab. It's how you can check and see the user, how you can check the user interface. You click Shift and Tab to check the user interface. All right, so let's do this again. Let's play now. Here we go. A lot of people ask me, what is the clear cache? Clear cache is the background data that has been saved of certain settings of the application. And sometimes you have to reboot that application to clear that cache. So that way you don't have those same settings that were causing the bottleneck in the beginning of the game. So that's why you have to restart that application to clear that cache. Every application stores like a cookies, almost like a cookies. They're tracking you. It's the same thing with the cache, where they're storing all that data of settings that you have initially put inside of it. Yeah, Stadia, Brendan, I'm doing it on next Thursday. I'm gonna do it very early in the morning, and it's gonna be a PC version. People have spoken; they want me to do a PC version, and luckily I have the RTX card to handle it with the DLSS and ray tracing. So it'll be interesting to see what kind of performance can I get with a balanced DLSS and ray tracing. DLSS should help with the ray tracing. Deep learning super sampling should help with ray tracing with Cyberpunk. So it'll be interesting to see how that's going to work out, you know. All right, looks like we're going to have to do this well, we have to clear the cache. So, I'm sorry guys. I should have known better. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. I'll show you how to do this. So click on the Amazon Luna, and then go to your settings. If this happens, go to your settings, go to your account and sign out. You have to sign out of this. And then go right over here. Hold on. Wait a minute. Where's sign out, sign out, sign out? There's right. So you go to the settings and you click sign out. You click sign out right here. You do that. And then of course you go ahead and you sign in again. To clear the cache of your inside your application. People say, "What do you mean cache? Well, you got some cache stashed in there?" No, it's not cache. It's the settings that I have messed around with the command that I have left for the DirectX 12, and this card doesn't support DirectX 12. So when you sign out, you clear out the cache. Therefore, everything goes back to default, to the default settings. And that way you can go ahead and start playing on the default settings. So that's what I mean by that. The GPU does support ray tracing. Oh, really? Yeah. Well, the thing is, I was trying to turn the ray tracing on. It wouldn't let me do it. And I guess the only way to turn the ray tracing on is by going to the DirectX 12. I don't think they have utilized it. The GPU, it's capable, but like you said, Jacob, they haven't utilized it to work currently right now. So let's do this. Here we go. Oh my God, they keep asking me for these codes. Ugh. Let me see. I just wish that they wouldn't do this all the time. It's kind of annoying where they're just constantly asking you for these codes. Yes, that's me. I'm sure everybody knows who I am by now. Let's move this. Okay. Let's try this again. And let's fire it up. Man, let's see what happens. Now it's still running, it's still loading. So the mouse input is now captured. Shift tab. Okay. I think everybody's trying to play Watch Dogs Legion at the moment. I think that's why it's having a difficult time loading it up. Because I saw on the live stream a lot of people are actually playing the Watch Dogs Legion, and I think that could be the issue. Their servers, they're communicating with the server right now because it's in beta right now, and everybody's beta testing this. Everybody is jumping on. Watch Dogs. I'm guessing everybody's jumping on the Watch Dogs Legion at the moment. Yeah, you should be there, man. You should definitely check out. And I don't know how many of you guys are gonna show up on Cyberpunk, because Cyberpunk, I assume you guys don't want the game to be spoiled, and I respect that. I totally respect that. All right, this obviously is not gonna work. Yes, exit the game. Hold on. Something else. Let's put him a feedback. I just want to send him a feedback. I think this is correct. The game is taking a very long time to connect with the server, so we'll just submit that feedback. You see, there's a bunch of people live streaming. You see, you got a lot of people here live streaming it right now. Currently, they're doing it. I cannot click on any of these individuals because that's a copyright infringement. But let's try again. Thanks, thank you, Big. I appreciate it, bro. Thank you. But I understand if you guys don't show up. I mean, I totally get it. You know, I don't know if Derek, are you gonna be here? Derek, I know Stadia will be here. I know Derek will be here. I don't think Mr. Urban will be here because Mr. Urban, he doesn't want the game to be spoiled for him. I don't think Cameron D will be here because he probably wants to experience the game on PlayStation 5. I don't blame him, you know, not one bit. I would do the same thing. But I get it. Look, guys, you know, it's all good. Don't worry. I totally understand. Phil Harrison. Thank you, Derek. I appreciate that. Jacob, are you going to be here? I know, Jacob, I get it, man. I don't blame you. Jacob, have you guys seen Jacob's home theater setup? Trust me. With his home theater setup, I wouldn't want to get anything spoiled either. Listen, guys, I totally get it. It's the most anticipated game of all time since the Witcher 3. And I get it, man. I totally get it. But I know some of you will be here and some of you won't be here. But it's okay, you know. Hopefully it won't be too lonely, you know. We'll see. It's okay. Derek will be here to keep me busy. Stadia USA will be here to keep me busy. Who else? Maybe, I don't know, Juggernaut, are you going to be here? Juggernauts, are you going to be here on Thursday? It's going to be all day long. Thursday, all day long, Friday. Are you going to be here? Let me see. Big, I heard those rumors too. I'm a little bit worried. But again, they're just rumors, you know. They're just rumors, but I am a little bit worried. People say, why are you worried about those rumors being true? Well, because the game, it's out in the wild. The game, it's finished. It's shipped. It's sitting in a warehouse. It's getting ready to be uploaded to a server so you can download it. The game, it's finished. And some people are playing it. Some people in Russia, some people in Indonesia, some people in Japan, China, other places, Europe, Canada, North America, Latin America, Central America, right? Some people, Australia, New Zealand, some people are playing it. And that's what scares me. That's what scares me, Big. That I'm afraid that some of those rumors might be true, because there's people out there who already have the game. They have the game and they can't help themselves. They gotta open their mouth and they gotta say something, and of course they're gonna say it, and they're gonna spoil it for the rest of us. So I'm a little bit worried, just this much worried, this much nervous. Let me see. What was the question? When is my plans on doing this? Well, you mean when am I doing I'm doing this on Thursday, Derek and Stadia UC. Thursday. Thursday, like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock in the morning, East Coast time. It's going to be the entire day. Like, you're going to see, like, the entire day, Thursday, of Cyberpunk. It's going to be spoilers warning. I mean, I'm going to put capital letters, spoilers warning. Like, capital letters, spoilers warning. I mean, the first thing you're going to see when you see my live stream, it's a big giant spoilers warning, capital letters sign. So it's your own risk, you know. It's going to say spoilers warning, so you be very careful not to click on that. And the second thing, also on Friday, I'll be doing it early in the morning, the entire day, and the same thing on Saturday, the entire day, and also on Sunday till 8 o'clock. So there's going to be a total of 4 days of what you call it, Cyberpunk, for you guys to, and it's going to give me at least 30 hours to dive, with 30 hours for me to dive into this game, 30 plus hours to dive into this game. It's really going to give me a much better understanding of what this game it's really all about and how does it play, and does the first person view, was it a good decision to keep the first person view? That's something I'm gonna also make a judgment on, because some people felt that maybe first person view wasn't that necessary. It's not a first person shooter game, even though there's shooting involved, but it's also not a virtual reality type of a game. So what was the purpose of, you not being able to see your character? I mean, you can still see your character. Like, you can look down, you can see your torso, you can see your arm, you can look at yourself in a mirror. You can still see who you are. Okay? But some people said that it would have been cool to keep a third person perspective. Now, when you're driving a car, you have that third person perspective. Okay? So all of this stuff, I'm going to cover everything. The good, the bad, the ugly, and all of the above. Okay, it's not going to be a fanboyistic point of view of this game. It's going to be an honest point of view of this game. And that's how it should be. That's how it should be treated. Rumors are 100 plus channel, plus hours, 100 plus hours. That's probably the biggest. That's bigger than what you call it? Bigger than Skyrim. Skyrim was 200 hours, right? How many hours was Skyrim? 200? I think it was 200. So it's close to Skyrim. So we'll be playing this past January, past February, not to mention the DLC, not to mention the multiplayer. You'll be playing this till you can finally purchase a PlayStation 5 till April. 175 hours. Oh my god. This is insanity. That's why there's so much hype surrounding this game. Alright, so let's see. Let's go ahead. Let's play this. Let's continue. Let's see how this plays. This is the Watch Dogs Legion. We'll talk about Cyberpunk, obviously, next week. We'll be talking about it throughout this coming weeks of this month, by the end of this year, into the new year. So there'll be plenty of coverage regarding the Cyberpunk. And I will test other versions of Cyberpunk, like PlayStation, Xbox, Stadia, Luna, etc., etc. So that's going to be there as well. All right, it's loading right now. Loading time, it's about the same as it is on my PC. Just so everybody knows, this loading time, it's exactly, and I have a solid state drive. It's exactly like this on a Watch Dogs Legion. I have the same exact thing. Just become a hermit till release day. What's up, Daryl? How you doing, man? Uh-oh. What the hell? This is not good. Ooh, this is 60 FPS. Alright, so the latency, it's pretty darn good. The bitrate, it's, you know, it is what it is. It's desirable, but not the greatest. The bitrate, obviously, it's something that currently at the moment, it's not the greatest. But latency, it's pretty darn good, man. It looks like a 60 FPS to me. I'm gonna steal this car. I'm gonna go and steal this. Let me go steal it. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, not bad, man. Hold on. Hey, let me show you. Wait a minute. I know it's kind of hard for you guys to you can't tell. Latency is something you have to feel. But just have to trust me. Take my word for it. Latency is pretty good. And that's a good news, you know, because when it comes to cloud gaming, to me, the latency is the key thing here. It's probably the most important thing. And the good news is the latency, it's good. But let's do a benchmark. Let's do a benchmark. Let's see what kind of frame rates are we getting here. Hold on. Let's park the car here. Let's park it. All right, let's exit. Let's go back to the options. Let's go to the video. Obviously, we cannot use the ray tracing, but we can use DLSS. Deep Learning Super Sampling, it's available, but for some reason, the Amazon is not utilizing ray tracing from Tesla card. But the Deep Learning Super Sampling, it's working. It's turned on, so that's a good thing. Let's do a benchmark. HDR is not supported at the moment. It will be supported in the future. How do we do a benchmark? Benchmark. Where's the benchmark? Let's go to the main menu and let's do a benchmark. Let's see what type of frame rates are we getting here. So the good news is latency. Latency, it's good. And to me, that's always a good news when it comes to cloud gaming. Oh, here we go. Run the benchmark. Yes. All right, let's see. Tetris. You don't need the Game Pass for Tetris, man. Why are you playing Tetris? You should be playing something else, man. Tetris I can play on my phone. 60 frames per second. 16 milliseconds. Not bad. 60 frames. Not bad. Not bad at all. I have a feeling that Cyberpunk, it's not gonna run that smooth on my computer. Honestly, I'm afraid that I'm gonna have a problems with Cyberpunk, with the even with their newest drivers on next Wednesday. They're probably gonna drop drivers on Nvidia on next Wednesday, prior to the release of Cyberpunk. I also have a feeling that my hopes shouldn't be that high for it. All right, so it's 60 FPS, decent frame per second, not bad. The latency does go up a little bit higher, depending on it goes between 16 to 20 milliseconds, which is pretty good for a cloud gaming, guys. Okay, it's pretty good. So not bad. Let's try another game. Let's quit this game. You can quit the game like this, or you can hit Shift and Tab and quit the game like this. So you have different options on how you can quit. It was good, minor issues. Click good. Let's see what else we got. Let's go to the home and let's go check out. Control, Valhalla, Crew Ultimate Edition, Trials Fusion, Everspace, Assassin's Creed Origins, Far Cry 5. Did somebody say Far Cry 5? Who was it? I think somebody wanted to see Far Cry 5. Let's see. Contra collection. I think somebody said Far Cry 5. Okay, let's try it. I think it was JBL. How much is Luna? Well, first you have to become you have to be accepted. First, that's the first thing. You have to be accepted as a beta tester. They, you sign up for invitation, and once they invite you, then you go ahead and you choose between I think it's $6 a month basic, or you can go ahead with Ubisoft Plus, $14 a month. I chose to go with the $14 a month because I have Ubisoft Plus, and I want my Ubisoft Plus games to be implemented. Now, not all of the Ubisoft Plus games are available. Keep that in mind as well. The Siege is missing. Bunch of other games are missing. You don't get the full package. But you get a decent amount of Ubisoft games, so don't expect the entire package. And also keep in mind, this is beta. I want people to understand, when you are signing up for something, for a beta, to be a beta tester, think of yourself like a guinea pig. You're basically signing up to be a guinea pig. So don't expect everything to run smooth. Don't expect everything to be hunky-dory. So just keep that in mind. What's up, Desperado? How you doing? What do you think of RTX 3060 Ti releasing tomorrow? Great card if people can actually buy them, I think. I don't know. I don't know the specs of 3060. I have to look at how many teraflops. I have to see how many CUDA cores. How fast the card is, and stuff like that. How much VRAM does it have? So I have to look at all of that. I don't know much about 3060. I know there's a 3070. But good luck getting that card. You got to remember, man. This issue with hold on, HD textures, let's turn it on. This issue with Scalper and this whole phenomenon with scalpers, it's really affecting our way of living and our way of being a consumer. And I don't know if this should become normal. Technically, what they're doing, believe it or not, and that law should be changed. Technically, what they're doing, it's legal. And you really can't fight them. You can't take them to the court. I mean, there's really not much you can do. The only thing you can do with these scalpers right now, it's to not purchase from them, not buy from them. That's like the only way to destroy their business. It's to not buy from them. If people could discipline themselves not to buy from them, I think that's like the only way that you can stop them. But as long as people are buying it on eBay, as long as people are spending money to buy it, then they're going to continue to do what they have already done in the past. So don't give in to it, man. I can't stop you. It's your money. You want to burn it, burn it. You want to flush it down the toilet? I mean, that is your God-given red, white, and blue Star-Spangled Banner right. You can do whatever you want to do with your money. But, think about what you're doing. You're helping the scumbags. You're helping somebody who doesn't care about you. So, think about that shit. Just think about that. All right, so we're getting a 60 FPS with ultra settings. Seems to look really nice. Not bad. I just realized I never finished this game. I never finished Far Cry 5. I know there's a Far Cry New Dawn, but I never finished it. Oh, these headsets? These are Studio HD 558, I think. I think that's what it is. HD 558. Let me see. Yeah. These are Sennheiser's HD 558 Studio headphones, and they're lightweight. You almost forget. It's like wearing a glasses. It's like wearing a sunglasses. You don't even realize you have them on. It's very lightweight, excellent. I recommend Sennheisers anytime. Joe Rogan using Sennheisers. Other podcasters are using a Sennheisers. Sennheisers, when it comes to studio monitoring, I definitely recommend Sennheisers HD 558. Alright, so let's play through this game a little bit. Let's see. Let's do a new game. I go to easy. I'll go to easy mode just to try it out a little bit. I gotta show you my studio here. I gotta show you the setup that I have here, man. It's like something out of Kennedy Space Center or something like that. I always tell people, if you're going to do a live streaming, a long live streams, you have to have a very comfortable chair. You have to have a comfortable office for you to do that. It has to be a comfortable experience. Like your chat room here, to be able to see the analytics, the chat room, to see who comes in and out of your chat room. To have a screen here to have that excellent low latency experience while you're playing. What's going on? The game won't even load up. I'm gonna be a female. Fuck it. Yes, I'm gonna be a female. Oh my god, a fake Kevin Bacon. How dare you? Kevin Bacon's too busy, man. On his farm, playing his guitar. Come on, man. 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 Footloose, bro. Well, we're in the United States. We're in America, boy. Actually, the quality is pretty good now all of a sudden. The bitrate just started changing all of a sudden now, a little bit better here. What's the name of this father? That's a Copeland's nephew. Brother Copeland's nephew. Wind of God. He does look like a Copeland's nephew. My uncle. Kenneth Copeland. You remember him? I tell you what, boy. I blow the wind of God right now. Right now. Here we go. Service lost. Oh man, this is great. 60 FPS, smooth as a butter. Nice. Looks pretty good. Can't wait for Far Cry 6. Far Cry, look, we got a bunch of games, guys, to keep us till PlayStation 5. We got Cyberpunk. We got Hitman 3. We got the that what you call it, Phoenix Rising. We have Far Cry 6. We got Resident Evil, The Village. I mean, we good. We good. We good. Just don't give in, man. Don't spend your money on these scalpers, scalper bots. Oh, here, let me show you. Probably 17 to 18 millisecond latency. Not bad. Not bad at all. Actually, not bad. It's 60 FPS. It's steady 60 FPS, and that's pretty good. May 2021. Oh, darn it. Well, that sucks. That's okay. We still got Cyberpunk. We still got Hitman. And we still got Deadly Premonition 2. Okay? I haven't finished Deadly Premonition 2. I know Derek is waiting for me in February to finish a cold February, a freezing cold February, to finish Deadly Premonition 2. And we shall finish a Deadly Premonition 2. Agent Frank York. It's like a ripoff. It's really a ripoff of Zelda. Windmaker, whatever call it. Zelda. It's really like a Zelda. Ubisoft version of Zelda. It's what it is, honestly. And I'll try it out. I'll play it. All right, let's see. Let's see. Oh man, this is good. Wow, this is great, guys. This is great. Not bad at all, man. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad, man. Listen, I'll tell you what. The latency, it's amazing on Luna, and that's pretty darn good for a cloud gaming. Even better than the xCloud latency. So latency is the key. Ask anybody about the cloud gaming and they'll tell you, man. If you have a good latency, then that's a great service. And Amazon Luna right now, it's doing a pretty darn good job here. So, yeah, Breath of the Wild, Zelda. This game is still great, man. It still looks great. I think Ubisoft's best IP is Far Cry, next to Splinter Cell, I would say. But their best IP is the Far Cry, honestly. I agree, Mamba. I love my Nintendo, man. I still have it, and I will finish Deadly Premonition 2, Derek, as promised. I promised you, Derek, Deadly Premonition in February will be finished. I totally forgot how cool this game is. Nintendo Switch Pro, I would love it, man. That would be great. I always said Nintendo Switch Pro would be an excellent upgrade, so you can enjoy playing all these Nintendo exclusive games, you know, like Zelda. Imagine playing Zelda in 4K HDR. How awesome that would look, man. Alright, so. Well, this runs pretty good, man. Hold on. Can you hear it now? Oh, you guys don't hear the sound? Hold on. Still nothing? Hold on, I think I know. I think I might know what the problem is. Where's the video capture? Video capture device. How about now? There we go. There we go. It seems to be running very good, man. 60 FPS, pretty good latency. Not bad, man. This is not bad at all. I mean, this is a good start, in my opinion, for Luna, for Amazon Luna, for a beta. I think it's a pretty good start. Far Cry 5. Let me see. Not bad. Oh yeah. He was an interesting character, though. He definitely resembles those cult leaders that we had in the past.
Just fine here. No need to call anyone.
Yes, Father. Praise be to you.
No one is coming to save you. Father! Hurry up! God has kept you under the shadow of his wings. Everything is unfolding according to God's plan. I'm still here with you. The first seal has been broken. The collapse has begun. And we will take what we need. We will preserve what we have. And we will kill all those who stand in our way. And these, the harbingers of doom, will see the truth. Begin the revive! We gotta get out of here. Jesus Christ! Get the fuck out of here!
Wow, this runs really good, man.
Those sinners.
Take the gun. So what can I tell you so far? The latency is pretty amazing. And 60 FPS, it's definitely something that I appreciate. And this is still in beta, but very impressive.
Hello? Anyone hearing me? Hello? Hello?
Trail here!
I only played the beginning of the New Dawn, but I never like really got deep into it.
To a long bridge. I'm gonna try and get inside. If anyone's still out there, listen. If anyone's still alive.
Run, run! Fuck. Jesus Christ. Get in, get in. Woo!
Oh, Jesus Christ. Rook, I'm sorry. I thought they got you. Come on.
Definitely smooth. You're looking at like 18 milliseconds on latency, and that's pretty darn good. Low latency for a cloud-based service. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. And you're getting a 60 FPS with like 18 milliseconds. That's pretty darn good for a cloud service.
We're putting this whole family.
Especially for something that's on beta. It's beta. It's not like open to public. It's still in beta. And this is very promising. This shows me that Amazon is serious about getting into cloud gaming. So I don't know. Google, you need to watch out, Google.
Road out there. We're gonna take
Just saying.
We're gonna head northeast.
Just saying, Google, watch
Back to
out.
Missoula. And then
That's
we're
all
gonna
I'm
come
saying.
back here with a goddamn National Guard, and we're gonna take out the rest of these. Okay.
Here, maybe I can show it to you here. Hold on. Here. Hold on. Now remember, I can use a mouse and keyboard. Let's try mouse and keyboard. Hold on. Let's try mouse and keyboard. Hold up. Oh, dude, mouse and keyboard, it's like even better. Hold up. Fuck.
Get in, Rook!
Ah, fuck. I haven't played on a mouse and keyboard, but I want to definitely try it again. Just give me some second here. Mouse and keyboard. So yeah, you can use mouse and keyboard. That's pretty cool. What's up, Dan Mystic? How you doing, brother? How are you? All right. All right, let me get inside the car. Hold on. Hold up. So mouse and keyboard. All right.
Up ahead! Watch it! Take him out! Hold on! You okay?
Let's try
Nice work back there.
controller
I'd be dead
again.
if it weren't for you. We gotta get back, but we gotta be smart. We don't know who we can trust. Fucking Nancy. Oh no. Oh no. They got the roads blocked. Hold. Behind us! Fuck! Keep them off us! Jesus Christ! Can't get around it. Hold on!
Oh shit.
More behind us! Look, there's a case of
Just,
dynamite in the back of the truck.
Jesus.
Use it! Hurry! Take him out! Yeah! That's it! Light him up, Brooke! Blow him to hell! On my right! Damn it! Fuck! Gotta lose them! Is that a fucking plane? Don't you tell me they have fucking air support! Ah, shit, 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 shit! Up ahead! In front!
Hold up, hold up.
On my left!
Jesus.
Run, run! Damn it! They have to get us, Rook. Right, right, right! Oh fuck! He's coming around! You motherfucking psychopath! You motherfucking pig! Fuck! Damn it! In front! Are you fucking kidding me? Oh no! Oh no! Rook! Jesus Christ! Incoming!
I know, it is a hell of an intro. Pure 60 FPS, man. This is great. 17 to 18 millisecond latency response time, which is not bad. Not bad at all, man. To have 60 FPS and 18 milliseconds, that's pretty darn good, man, for a cloud service that's still in beta, you know. And this is ultra settings. We got everything maxed out at the ultra settings. Who's this guy? I totally forgot about this game. It's been such a long time. Even though I played it, I did the unboxing on the PlayStation 4 Pro and the Xbox One X version. Xbox One X version runs in native 4K. Native 4K 30 FPS. But this is ultra settings, 60 FPS, 1080p, and 18 milliseconds response time. Not bad, man. Not bad at all. This is Amazon Luna. It's Luna right now, Amazon Luna.
You know what that shit means? It means the roads have all been closed. It means the phone lines have been
Yeah.
It means there's no signals getting in and out.
Well, what happened is originally I was doing Flight Simulator, and then my friend Brendan came in and he told me, hey, did you know that the Amazon Luna, it's available right now for those of you who have signed up to be invited for the beta, to be a beta tester? And I had no idea because they never sent me an email to notify me that I can go ahead and start playing. So what I did, I sign up. I linked up my Ubisoft Uplay Plus along with the other Amazon Luna games, and I was able to start playing. Like, I downloaded software, I linked up the whole account with my Amazon and Ubisoft, and I was ready to rock and roll. Like, at least I don't have to pay $60 on Stadia to play this. This is included. So also Watch Dogs Legions, it's included. Far Cry New Dawn, it's included. But remember, this is still in beta, guys. You cannot use the 4K feature. You cannot use the HDR feature. There's tons of features missing. This is still in beta. I think February, March, April, we'll see this service develop much, much, much better as it grows. Also, don't forget, xCloud will be starting to roll out certain television brands like Samsung television. They're going to start rolling out the xCloud on Samsung televisions. So I don't know if my Q8FN is going to support it. Possibly my Q8FN will support it. Your QLED will support it from Samsung. But Phil Spencer is going to start doing that. He's going to start rolling out the xCloud to be available directly from your TV. You don't need any console. You just need the Game Pass Ultimate subscription, and you'll be able to start rocking and rolling and start playing. He said sometime next year. I don't know, maybe first quarter. I'm not sure. Sometime next year. That will be available with televisions. So, guys, and look at this. Look at this latency. Amazing. When I say by 2030, by 2031, or maybe even earlier, but I'm trying to be realistic. When I make a prediction and I say 2030, 2031 is when you can expect to see everything be on the cloud, I really do mean that, guys. And I'm telling you, this is the last of hardware consoles that you're going to see. Because you have to, listen, think about this. Physical media is dying. Everything's either digital, or if it's not digital, it's on cloud. So everything is going towards some sort of a server place where everything sits on that cloud server. And you look at these consoles, you're running out of a hard drive space. You need to buy an additional hard drive space. Everything tells me that this is exactly what I was talking about. This is the trajectory that it's going by 2030. 10 years from now, you will still have your hardware. You will still have your PlayStation 5 till 2028, 2029. Then after 2029, it's going to start disappearing slowly. And then by 2030, you barely will see it. And then 2031, you will see PlayStation brand be available on all your devices, on all your televisions. You buy a television and you click which brand would you like to play. Would you like to play Sony? Subscribe to Sony. Would you like to play Microsoft? Subscribe to Microsoft. Would you like to play Amazon Luna? Subscribe to Amazon Luna. Would you like to play Stadia? Click on Stadia, etc., etc. And same thing with Nintendo. Guys, everything is going to go cloud gaming by 2031. You're still gonna enjoy your hardware for another 8.5 years. There will be a PlayStation 5 Slim, whatever, Xbox Slim, or whatever they call it. But this is where it's going. I think I'm right on the money on this one. Again, I don't have a crystal ball. I'm not a prophet. I haven't traveled to the future. But everything is telling me that this is where this is going. But we'll see. You know, and especially with this whole situation of hard to find a console, you can't find a console, problems with a console, issues with the console, it's not working properly, it's being defective. There's too many problems. There's too much of a headache to be dealt with. Buying an extra hard drive space, $200. Listen, I love my consoles. I love my physical media. I always will love that. But I can also look at the future realistically and look at majority, because majority wants to be able, the new generations, forget about me and you. We're old dogs. We're dinosaurs. I'm talking about this new generation. This new generation, it's born with a cell phone. The first thing they see when they open their eyes, they see a cell phone. And they click on an app and everything is there. That's what they're used to. That's what they enjoy. And they want more of that. And us, dinosaurs, well, we dinosaurs. We're gonna be extinct. We're gonna be gone. And this new generation will adapt to this new way of gaming. And I'm just being honest. You know, I'm not trying to be an ambassador for cloud gaming or be ambassador for this or that. I'm just speaking the truth. The truth of plausible future, you know. Depends. If it's a monthly subscription where you don't have to purchase games, like Amazon Luna here, where you don't have to purchase games. I mean, look how smooth this is, man. Look at this. Come on, man. I mean, that's pretty awesome. If you are talking about like Netflix type of a subscription where everything is included, or like HBO Max where everything's included, and you just pay a monthly subscription, then yeah, of course. I don't want to spend $75 on every PlayStation 5 game or every Xbox Series X game because they're next generation. I don't want to spend $75. That's expensive. What if I don't like the game and I can't refund it? I just wasted $75. Not every game it's worth $75. But according to Jim Ryan, he's okay with that. He has no problem with you buying a game that's $75 and he gives you a lousy 600 gigabytes. What the hell you gonna do with 680 gigabytes? How many games you gonna put on your PlayStation 5 with 680 gigabytes? It's a laughable joke. How about a 4 terabytes? Standard. How about a 5 terabytes? Standard. How about that? And then you gotta spend money buying an additional solid state drive, hard drives. And these hard drives gonna cost you ridiculous amount of money as well. On top of $75 per game. And you still have to install that game from the disk, or if you're gonna download it, you still have to buy it digitally. If you buy it digitally, it's gonna cost you only $70. If you buy it with a physical media, it's gonna cost you $75 because you have to pay a tax on top of that. So either way, when you look at, honestly, guys, when you look at this this next generation of consoles, it's really expensive. Honestly, it is really expensive. And considering the fact that the economy is not the greatest due to this COVID-19 situation, call me old-fashioned, but I just find it too expensive. So, all right. What hair should I use? Here we go. This is good. We'll go with this. Forget the 2K, man. I mean, it's not bad enough you have to pay 70 plus something dollars or $100, and on top of that, you still have to pay to create your dream team. You still have to pay microtransactions. I mean, you end up paying. No one should have to pay $200 for a damn game. For one lousy game, no one should have to pay $200. Then you might as well be well, you shouldn't even be a gamer then, I guess. You should just quit gaming altogether. You know, 2K games, I don't like what they're doing. They're just ripping people off left and right. Bungie's doing the same thing with the Destiny. Electronic Arts, EA, it's just like ripping people off. And Blizzard has no shame. Blizzard and World of Warcraft, they just have no shame. They have zero shame. They're just willing to squeeze every ounce of money that you have in your wallet. All right, we'll go with that. All right, I like her. I like the way she looks. She's pretty cool. We'll call her Crystal. She's gonna be Crystal. My name is Crystal. There we go. Confirm. Hey, look at this, man. This is pretty amazing for... Not bad. Not bad at all. Oh my god, Call of Duty, ripping people off with that. And then don't forget EA, Electronic Arts, you know.
1 2 1 2. 1 2 1 2. This is Dutch. Anybody? Anybody copy?
Dutch?
I'll say again. This is Dutch.
Dutch? You there?
Eli.
This is
Harry,
Ray.
Jerome.
What the hell is going on? We've heard a miss of gunshots, and I swore that weren't thunder earlier, but a couple of explosions. Boomers all riled up and won't settle down.
Eli.
Is this more than Peggy's
Eli,
bullshit?
you there?
How much are we gonna
Eli,
spend
can you
for?
hear me? This is Dutch.
Anyway, call me back
Come
when you
in.
can.
Over.
And take care of yourself.
All right, let's get out of here. Do I have to go upstairs? Hold on. Oh, there he is.
You ready to work? I didn't properly introduce myself back there. Most folks call me Dutch. I've been trying to piece together what's happening up top. It ain't good. Little I can gather is that your partners are alive. For now. Seems they've been
Don't forget Bungie. Bungie is in there as well. Don't let the Bungie off the hook. You know, you got Bungie as well.
I got friends that've been taken too. Problem is, there ain't no help coming. Nobody knows what's going on here, and they won't know until it's too late. There's gotta be people out there willing to fight back against this cult. We need to show them how. We need to build us a resistance. So the first thing we're gonna do is get control of this island. Once we got some breathing room, we can figure out what's coming next. There's a gun and a map in the safe over there. Just take the gun from my safe. We need to secure this island if we're gonna get your partners back.
Got the key, got the gun,
Careful out there.
got the whole 9 yards.
Crawling with Peggy's. Those fuckers are willing to die for that psychopath that's leading them.
Wow, this is super fast, man.
Now listen up. If you're gonna build a resistance, there's some things you need to know. There's 4 ways you can go about this. First, you can liberate any hostages the cult's taken. These are good people who might just fight alongside you if you help them.
Ubisoft Plus, I think they're giving you a great value for I think they're giving you a great value for a money. You know, they're giving you all their gold editions, all of their ultimate editions. They're giving you a lot of stuff to try for $14 a month. So I would say Ubisoft Plus is definitely worth it. I think so. I think so too. I think it's a great deal. Well, this seems to be running.
Over this island, I'll keep an eye out for anything useful. For now, head south and take out any culture you see. And help any folks in need, would you? Touch out.
There it goes again.
I'm gonna get this bitch. Hold on. All right. Let me throw the body somewhere in the water. Got him. Throw his ass in the water. Let's get his ass too. Hold on. Throw his ass in the water as well. Let's go. What do we got here? Loot. Leonardo Magana. My thing is, since when the 360 came out, AAA games were $60, and if you count for inflation since the 360 days, that's around 75 today. So really, we paid 75 roughly back in 2007. Da, 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 da. But not every game was 60. Some games were 50, some were 40. Usually the new releases were 59. They were 60, you know. But you have to consider another fact. The economy was, in 2006, the economy wasn't as bad as it is right now. You didn't have a pandemic, okay? People are laid off. They don't have a job, you know. You can't compare 2012 to 2020. You can't compare 2020 to any other year, because we never had this happen in our life. I mean, in our times, in this current, times that we're in, we never had this happen to us before. We never had this situation. Yes, we did have that, in 2008 there was a recession, fine. In 2008, the economy took a deep dive, but we bounced back. But we didn't have a pandemic. You know what I mean? We didn't have a pandemic. This is different. This is worldwide. COVID-19, it's something that affects not just United States. It affects Europe. It affects other countries. It puts the brakes on many different things. Okay? So back then, the economy was booming. So 59 was feasible to pay 59. It was okay. But you can still find the games for 49, for 40, for 29. But if you want to buy a new release, it would be 59. However, this is pandemic crisis. This is probably the worst time we had since, I don't know, the Great Depression in 1930s, right? 1940s. Because people don't have jobs. And they're relying on some other income from somewhere else. And then, on top of all of that, you're going to be charging people $75 per game. I don't know, man. There's other options. Here's what I want to say. You see, right now, I have a choice. I don't have to play on the PlayStation 5. I don't have to play on the Xbox Series X. I have a choice. I can play on Stadia. I can play on Amazon Luna. I can play on Shadow. I can play on maximum settings. I can play elsewhere. Or I can just use my PC and just play on my PC. There's options right now. And I don't think that Jim Ryan and others understand that people sometimes will say, hey, I have options here. I don't have to pay you. I don't have to agree with you to pay you $75 for every game. Now, an exclusive game, that's fine. An exclusive, if that's what you're going to be charging for an exclusive, first party games, that's a special occasion. I can buy that. I can deal with that. I have no problem with that. If it's an exclusive AAA $100 million game, I'm okay with that. I'll pay a $75. But you can't expect people to pay $75 for every game, even for a shitty game. Imagine how would you feel if you pay $75 for Crossroads, right? And the Crossroads, it's a very bad game, Fast and the Furious Crossroads, and you spend $75. That's my whole point. Same thing for the sports games. Why should I have to pay $75 for a FIFA 21? Why? Because it has a little bit of extra nice graphics? Come on. All I'm just saying is it will be expensive. And I'm speaking for everybody. I'm not just speaking for myself. I think I speak for everyone when I say These are very different times. These are not, hunky-dory, hold your hand, sing kumbaya, 1998, 1996, 1997 type of times. All right? Where the economy was booming, we were in a surplus. Okay? I'm simply saying, in these very difficult times, people are struggling, man. They don't have money. They don't. They're just barely making ends meet. And they're going to look elsewhere. They're going to look elsewhere to play the games. That's all I'm saying. And then you got to consider the fact you got to pay for the subscription on a PlayStation Plus. You got to buy an additional hard drive. If you want an additional controller, that's another $75 you have to pay. All of that shit adds up, man. It becomes very expensive when you look at it. PC has deals, tons of deals, where you can purchase the games elsewhere. There's other venues you can purchase the games on PC. Okay, on Sony, on Xbox, you're stuck. This is what they're selling it on Xbox, and this is what they're selling it on Sony, and that's the final price. There you're stuck. So I don't know. I think to me it's expensive. I think they should have done something different in regard to this coronavirus. They all talk about how they care about the situation, and I'm sick and tired of hearing people say, no, you don't care. These corporations don't care. Because if they did care, they would do something different. They would have different approach on everything. But they don't care. It's just they're saying it to make themselves look likable, whatever. The facts are facts. These companies don't care. Just like they don't care about you not being able to purchase a console. You not being able to secure a console. And they don't want to do anything to stop these bots by simply selling the console in store. It's a very simple solution where they could simply just have all of their 10 million supplies of consoles be in store. I guarantee you, if 3,500 consoles were in store, you would have more people playing PlayStation 5 right now. But because you put everything online, you only give these scalpers with these scripted bots, you only give them the opportunity to secure 3,500 consoles and then sell those 3,500 consoles for $2,000. So where is Sony? Where is retailers? People say, why are you blaming Sony? Because Sony can talk to their partners. It's a one phone call away to calling a CEO of Walmart. And Sony can tell retailers, we want you to sell it in store only. Sony has that power because it is their product. It is their product. Walmart, as a matter of fact, Walmart doesn't make that much money. They make more money from video games and accessories. They don't make that much money from selling these PlayStation 5 consoles. So in another way, they like the fact that there's scalpers buying them in bigger quantities. So Sony could easily call CEO of Walmart, CEO of Best Buy, CEO of every retailer out there. They can easily tell them and send them the orders that only in store, the shipment of consoles will be sold only in store and one per person. I just fixed the situation that could have been fixed 2 months ago. I just fixed it in about less than 5 seconds. Less than 5 seconds. I just fixed it. All you have to do is send the order to the retailers. All of the shipments of the consoles are going to be in store only. One per person. One per person. That's it. Solution to the problem done. But they don't care. Neither does Jim Ryan care. I don't know why you guys kiss his ass. He obviously doesn't care. I mean, he's laughing his ass off. I have a video of him laughing his ass off. There you have it. You know, so it's not bad enough that they haven't helped us. The question is, why should we even give them any money? Really, when you really think about it, why? I don't think Sony deserves. Even if everything gets hunky-dory next year, why should I even pay for their console? Why should I even pay for their video games? Why? They haven't done shit for us during this pandemic. They haven't done a diddly shit. They haven't even addressed the situation. Why should I? Why should you make them richer on top of already being filthy rich? You guys need to send a message, man. I feel a lot of people these days are selfish and they're soft. A lot of people are soft, especially the gamers these days, are so selfish and so soft. As long as I have it, I don't care. Yeah, that's the issue. That's the problem. It's your selfishness. As long as I have it, I don't care. That's another cancer on top of other cancers that we have. Of this fucking attitude that some of you guys have. As long as I have it, I don't care. The selfishness will destroy us. This selfishness will fuck us up big time. And that's all I gotta say about that. And it's already fucking us up. It's already fucking us up in the ass big time. You know, where's everybody? Where's all these hardcore gamers? Where's all these decent hardcore gamers? Where's these decent good gamers out there, you know, doing the right thing? I don't see that. I don't see the right thing anymore. All I see is a bunch of selfish pricks out there running around just looking out for themselves. So there's my truth on that. That's all I see out there. Prove me wrong, please. For the love of God, prove me wrong. If there aren't any selfish pricks out there running around that only don't care just about themselves. They only care about themselves. They don't give a shit. And Sony doesn't care either. So I don't know, where do you find the middle ground? Where do you find the balanced common ground in this whole chaos? You're not going to find it. So that's how I feel about that. That's all I got to say about that. You know, where's these good people that care? Where are they? Where's these good CEOs? Where's this Messiah Phil Spencer? Where are you, Messiah Phil Spencer? I don't see you either. So hold on, let me save the game and let me exit. All I'm saying is there's other options. People gonna start moving to other options because they just simply will not be able to afford to be a gamer, to have this hobby as a gamer. Not everyone's gonna be making $250,000 a year. Not everyone's gonna be making 85 grand a year. And I don't care about 2%, 3% of wealthy people. They don't interest me. I don't care about them. Why should I care about them? They got money. Fuck them. Do they care about me? No, they don't. They're just using people, and they employ people with some shitty money, $10 an hour, $8 an hour, so they can profit bigger chunks of money. Okay, and then they vote for these politicians who will cut them a break on the taxes. So where the fuck does that leave you and me? Now you tell me. I'm just simply saying, I don't see anybody out there giving a shit about the middleman, giving a shit about, you know, like people out there who are truly struggling. Where are they? Where's Phil Spencer? All he talks about, he cares about the gaming community. He cares. All right, Mr. Phil Spencer, if you truly do care, then where are you? You haven't even mentioned anything about scalpers. Haven't even said nothing about scalpers. You didn't even mention it. You couldn't even say the word scalper, let alone try to do something about it, try to fix the issue. But you're too busy congratulating Sony about the PlayStation 5 controller, and you're too busy talking about this tribalism in gaming, yet you're the one who bought Bethesda And it's forcing me to only play Bethesda games on Game Pass Ultimate. So you talk about tribalism? Hypocrisy at the worst level, brother. So give me a break, man. I can do this all day long with the amount of bullshit that's out there, guys. Now, we can be a fanboys and pretend that we enjoy the brand, but let's be honest, why? Why should you care about Sony? Why should you care about Xbox? They don't care. If you haven't learned anything from this year, then I don't know, there's no help for you. Then you truly are lost. They spell that out on the big billboard for you that they don't care. In 2020, they don't care. And they never will care. And they never did care. Why is this so hard for you to understand? Well, that's the problem. No one's being held accountable. That's the corruption you have with these big companies. They have investors. And who are these investors? These investors are connected to the lobbyists. And these same lobbyists go to the Washington, D.C. and they make these new bills to protect these corporations, to protect these banks. And where does that leave me and you? It leaves us on the street. It leaves us nowhere. It leaves us, what's the quote? An invisible people. You know that phrase? An invisible people? The people you don't see? The individuals whose voices are never heard. That's what we are. Invisible people. To them. All right, guys. Well, I got to get going. I got to get running. I wasn't planning really on doing this. I had no idea that Amazon Luna was available. But unfortunately, it was available. It's just I never got invited. I find out like the very short notice. Brandon told me like at the very short notice, hey man, did you know that Amazon Luna beta testing invitation started today? And I said, well, I never got the email. So finally I went to the Amazon Luna. Long story short, I was able to sync in my Ubisoft Uplay Plus account with Amazon Luna. It took me about maybe 2-3 minutes, sign in, link in the account with my Ubisoft Uplay Plus, and I was ready to rock and roll, download the software. It was fairly easy. You'll see it on this live stream. When you watch this live stream from the beginning, it's already 3 hours and 20 minutes. You will see just how I did that. But I had no idea, actually, that this was out. This is what they have available. This is the software right here. This is the software you download. They have this game. What is this? Luna Plus. Let's see what this is about. Hold on. Luna Plus. I'm going to see that. I'm going to find out what that is. Luna Plus. Start your day free trial. Okay, Luna Plus. That's something I have to start checking out myself. I don't know, man. I just think that Sony. I don't think Jim Ryan is a good. I think Jim Ryan. I have a feeling he will fuck up the PlayStation 5. Honestly, I just don't like his attitude. I don't like the way he's taking this console. And what really bothers me about him, that he's so nonchalant. He's so nonchalant. He just kind of like looks at everything as like ones and zeros. He's like a pure example of somebody, like somebody from a Wall Street or somebody from a bank. He's like a banker or a Wall Street guy. He just looks at ones and zeros. He looks at everything from a business point of view. He doesn't look at anything from like gaming point of view. And that's what you got as a CEO for PlayStation right now. It's pretty sad. That's what you have, guys. Sadly, that's what you have. It's somebody who doesn't care, and we'll see what happens, But Phil Spencer, it's a joke as well. There's no question about that. He's a flip-flop. He promised many things, but he never delivered. He's out there as well. He says one thing and does the other. He didn't mention the scalper bots. He never mentioned the scalpers and the issue and problems with scalpers. He never said the word scalpers. And he doesn't care either. And he's talking about the tribalism, and he says the biggest problem is the tribalism in the gaming society. Yet he's the one who's buying all of these studios. He's the one who's gonna force you to sign up with the Game Pass Ultimate in order for you to play Bethesda games. So what are you talking about, a tribalism, dude? You are tribalism. If you don't care about the tribalism, then you should let people play Forza on PlayStation. You should let people play Gears of War and Halo on PlayStation, right? I mean, if you don't care about the tribalism, if tribalism it's something you're against, then what's up, man? So you see, there's double standards. There's a lot of hypocrisy and shit. And that's what you got, man. You got hypocrisy, you got double standards, and this really leaves us in a very tough gray area situation. We're like in a very gray area situation right now, and it just doesn't look good for us, for consumers. Consumers are really being fucked big time. Retailers don't care who pays them. They just don't care. They don't care that you want to buy something for your daughter or your niece. They don't care. They just care about ones and zeros. And it is what it is, man. All right, guys, I got to get going. It's late. I wish I could stay more. We'll talk more about this. I'll talk more about the Amazon Luna and all of this. But right now, I got to get going. Unfortunately, all of this kind of happened in a short notice. I will have more details on this whole service and how this service works, how much it is, and how do you get to sign up with it and all that. So, yeah, we'll talk more about it. And obviously, don't forget, next Thursday, it's a big one. Next Thursday is the Cyberpunk. Next Thursday is really big. So keep an eye on that as well for the Cyberpunk. All right, guys, I'll keep you posted. I'll let you know. But unfortunately, I'm out of time. And I got to get going. It's already been 3 hours and 24 minutes. And I'll talk to you guys soon. I'll see you soon. Cheers. Stay warm. It's cold outside. But it is December. It feels like Christmas.